Welcome back to another video, boys and girls, and just before today's video starts, I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you so freaking much, bro. Thank you so much for 1,000 subs. We're on 1,016 already, which is mental to me. I don't understand why or how, but thank you guys. I've been posting 3 shorts every day recently. Been trying to do the streaming thing. I stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7 PM UK time. The Steez Knees, it's going to be on the screen and in the description, so make sure to go and follow that. Trying to get to 200 followers, boys. But yeah, without further ado, let's get straight on with the video. The first tip is that Rampage can shoot through doors when revved up. What this means is basically when you have the Rampage and you get the thermal grenade, you put it in and then you load it up basically and you shoot at the door. It will destroy the door and it will leave the enemy confused as hell. I know it will because I was confused as hell when I first saw that, and I didn't even know it can do that until about an hour ago. So yeah, that's a fire tip. Make sure to use that in game. Next tip: guns can open doors. What this means is basically if you shoot at a door, these guns that I'm about to mention can destroy doors, same as the Rampage, but it doesn't need to be charged up or anything. So if you shoot at the little lock, all snipers, the 30-30, the L-Star, and the Wingman can open doors. This is pretty sick in my opinion. I didn't know this personally. I'm gonna leave the video in the description that inspired me to make this video. Make sure to check him out, boys. He's got about 2,000 subscribers or something like that. So yeah, make sure to check him out. Tip number 3: you can throw all types of grenades under the door. So the thermite, the star one, and the normal grenade. If you see the little corner where there's nothing, so basically the door and then there's the wall and then the little thingy in the little corner, you can throw the grenade under there and leave the enemy confused as hell. Tip number 4: Gibby's arm shield can block grenades. This is really useful. I've used this in the games before. If you're getting pushed by like 2 or 3 teams and they keep throwing grenades at you, literally just put a Gibby shield up and just firm it. You might have to face the ground a little bit, because if you don't and it gets under the little gap, you will still take a hell of a lot of damage from it. So yeah, make sure to play it smart. Tip 5: love your sensitivity. It's a lot easier to aim. I know you've seen Shroud and you've seen all them fucking pro players using really high sensitivity. First off, they have really good gaming mouses, they have loads of desk space, and third, they're literally pro players. Please make sure to use low sense. It's easier to shoot people, you won't miss your shots, and it's just better in general. Tip number 6: all ledges move at the same exact speed. I know. It doesn't seem like it. It seems like Octane and Revenant even moves a lot faster. But trust me when I say this, they don't. They move at the exact same speed. The only way Octane moves fast is when he uses Stim, and even then he moves faster by like 0.2 seconds. But yeah, keep that in mind when you're playing against any other players. They all move at the same exact speed. It just looks a little bit quicker sometimes. Tip number 7: if you do want to move quicker, even though they all run at the same speed, if you do want to move quicker, use slide cancelling. Slide cancelling is one of the most OP techniques of movement I've ever seen in my life. It makes you so much faster, especially if you play with Wraith or Octane. It makes you so much faster, and you'll just be able to dodge bullets quicker. You'll get to places quicker, and it's just a very good thing to use in game. Tip number 8: throw thermites or any grenades behind doors when you're healing so that enemies can't get to you. This is one of the best tips I've ever seen in my life, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This tip saved me in games so many times. I discovered this tip about like a few months back when I started playing Apex again, and every time I get tagged by a team, I throw a little thermite grenade in front of the door. I go through the door, close the door, block the door with my body, and heal up. Enemies can't get through, and even if they try to get through it, you're gonna get a hell of a lot of damage, and you're gonna get a shield upgrade, and then they're just cooked. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure to try and use that in game. Tip number 9: use Wraith portals to block doors. I didn't even know this was a thing, but if you put a Wraith portal in front of the door, you'll block it. Also, you make sure to use Horizon's abilities, Octane's. Well, yeah, you can use Octane's jump pad, fuses, grenades, little knuckle clusters. Make sure to use all them abilities because you can block the doors and you can just throw the enemies off. Tip number 10: finish dart players as quick as possible for armor swaps. This is one of the techniques that I've witnessed like in game, and it made me discombobulated as hell. In short terms, confused, if you don't know what that word means. But yeah, I was confused as hell because people go into the boxes, swap out the armor, shoot you in the head, swap out the armor again, shoot you in the head, and you're just dead. You can't do anything about it. So make sure to swap out shields as many times as you can. It will come in clutch. Tip number 11: this one might be a little bit controversial and you might not like it, but it is what it is. It is what it is. That's a Jinxie reference. If you don't know who Jinx is, W streamer, bro, trying to be like him one day for real. Camping at zip lines will be the easiest way of getting kills. What you have to do, just if there's like a building and you have to go up the zipline and there's like a little spot upstairs where you can camp, just camp on the little spot upstairs and just aim down the zipline. Throw some grenades or something. There's gonna be people coming up to you eventually. Just aim, and it's so easy. Just empty your whole clip into their body, get an easy knock, easy squad wipe even. This might be a little bit of a shitty tip because you literally need no skill for this, but it is what it is. It's just one of them. Tip number 12. This is very important tip. I didn't even know this until like a few months back. I've literally learned all these tips in like like January, I think. But yeah, guns always spawn on the left side of loot boxes. So if you're ever like trying to rush to the loot box and your teammates trying to nick your stuff, make sure to always look to the left of the loot box. There's the guns, and then on the right is the heals, the shields, and all the other stuff. So just make sure to look to the left, pick up the guns, pick up the ammo, all that stuff, and run. Tip number 13. If a teammate disconnects on accident, or just his Wi-Fi goes out or something and you know that he's gonna come back, you can punch him into the house, so that way you know that they're safe. You can punch the player into the house even if they disconnected. Punch him in, make sure they're in like a tight little corner where nobody can see them, and yeah, you might save your teammates life and it might even help you win the game. Now, tip number 14. This is very common in most battle royale games and just shooter games in general, and even like League of Legends. Now what the fuck am I talking about? League of Legends? Nah, never mind. Ignore what I said. League of Legends does not apply to League of Legends. Ignore what I said. But yeah, take high ground. Take high ground as many times as you can. Trust me, man. Easy kills. Also, make sure to be behind cover. So this might be a little bit like Rainbow Six Siege type of tip, but make sure to peek every few seconds. Spray. Well, not spray. Like tap. Tap your mouse or your controller. Tap shoot them. Don't empty your whole clip in like 2 seconds, because you're most likely gonna miss like 30 bullets out of 40, and it's just not gonna be a good game. You're gonna get yelled at by your teammates. Your teammates are gonna hate you. Don't do that. So the peek every few seconds. Tap him. Tap him. Tap him. That's easy damage, easy knock. Tip number 15. Make sure to always have full health or try to heal up when you take damage. I've used this a lot of times. Well, I use this in literally every single game. As soon as they take one of your shield bars off, or you take like more than half damage, go behind cover. Tell your teammates to cover you for like a minute or two. Heal up really quickly, then go back into the battle. They're never going to expect that, and it's just going to give you an advantage because they're going to be low on health, you're going to be high on health. And if you use the aim tips that I gave you beforehand, easy win, bro. Easy win. Tip number 16. Do not always go for the kills. Surviving is a lot more important. Your ego is probably going to tell you to go for the kills and all of that stuff. Just don't go for the kills. If you're very low on health, or you just don't have bullets, or your teammates are disconnected, make sure to just survive. Surviving is going to give you a lot more points, so you're going to rank up quicker, you're going to get more XP. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure to survive. If you get kills, yeah, that's nice. Get a few kills on the side, but don't always aim for the kills. Damage is important as well, so just try and get damage in, you know, that stuff, but just make sure to survive. It's really important. Tip number 17. When you're down, make sure to use Octane's jump pad and Horizon's Q to get to safety. Enemies are gonna be confused as hell. I know I was when I saw people that down jump padding away from me and I can't do anything. You can shoot them in there, but it doesn't really do a lot of damage unless you're like Shroud and you get one tap them in the head. But you know what I'm saying. Use Octane's jump pad to get away. Try and get behind cover or something. Tell one of your teammates to try and res you later on or something like that. Or just use Horizon's Q, which is gonna throw you up into the air and enemies won't be able to tell where you are. And it's just an easy way to get away. Tip number 18. Try to learn as many movement techniques as possible. So this is, in my opinion, one of the most important things after like learning all the rotations and learning all the legends and how all that stuff works. But this is one of the most important tips in the game, because if you have better movement than the other player, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna kill him. Nah, scratch that. 10 times out of 10 you're gonna kill him, because if you're like jumping and strafing and fucking slide canceling and double jump boxing, like double jumping off a box and headshotting them, they're not gonna expect that. They're gonna be doing 360s with their character, bro, not knowing what to do. They're gonna be bamboozled as hell. So make sure to learn your movement, you know what I'm saying? Tip number 19. When you're in a fight and using an automatic weapon, aim for the body, not the head. You will deal more damage this way and you will less likely miss your shots. So what I mean by this is exactly what I said, bro. Aim for the body. If you have a wingman, aim for the head. That shit does like 90 damage per shot. Easy knock. Easy knock, easy kills, easy life. But yeah, if you have an automatic gun, make sure, or any automatic gun, make sure to aim for the body, straight in the middle of the chest. And then, because of the spray pattern, it's gonna aim upwards, and you're eventually gonna get a few headshots. But just make sure to control your spray pattern. You can even jitter aim. That's where you move your mouse left, right really quickly, and it basically cancels the spray pattern. But yeah, it's very easy to get kills. Tip number 20. If the Octane jump pad animation hasn't finished, it won't activate. It's a lot better to throw it further away than to throw it too close. You know what I'm saying? Because if you throw it too close to you and there's like an edge, and if you jump over that edge you die, and you try and place the jump pad and then you jump and then you go on it and it hasn't loaded yet, you're just gonna fall through and you're gonna go straight to the nether realm. You're gonna be dead. So make sure to throw it a little bit further away. Give it like a second or two for the jump pad animation to finish, and then you're gonna be boing, you know what I'm saying, boing, onto the other side of the map. Easy peasy. Tip number 21. Use abilities of different characters to block doors. So this is basically what I said back like tip 5 or some shit, I don't know, but it was just a long ass time ago. ago, about like 20 minutes ago, bro. I've been recording for 12 minutes. This is gonna be a W-ass video, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, make sure to use Fuse Knuckle Clusters, use Octane's Jump Pad, use Horizon's Q, use Gibby's Shield, use, I don't know, use any fucking ability you can to block the doors. This is an easy way to give yourself some time to heal up and make sure you're ready to fight. Tip number 22. You reload much quicker if there's still some ammo left in the gun. I have no idea why this is, but if you empty your whole clip and then try and reload, it'll approximately take like an extra second to reload. But if you have like 2-3 bullets left, that will be the best time to reload, because it reloads a lot quicker and you're gonna be ready to get back into the fight. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to use this tip, bro. By the way, if you're watching this and you find at least like one of these tips helpful, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's get to 5k by the end of the year. Hopefully we're gonna smash that goal, get to like 10k or something. And make sure to follow my Twitch, please, bro, please. Trying to get to 200 followers. Please make sure to follow the Twitch. It's gonna be in the bio and on the screen right now. Tip number 23. Don't use bright skins. They bring more attention to you. This might be a pretty self-explanatory tip, but you know what I'm saying? If you have like a really bright Octane skin or something, it's like yellow or like neon blue or some shit, you're gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Make sure to use like skins that blend in, even though they might look a little bit worse and have zero animation and they don't look very nice and they're cheap skins, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure to use them. It'll help you blend in with the rest of the game, the forests and all that stuff. And it's just easy to get kills. People never know you're there. Tip number 24. I've personally done this a lot recently. Especially because of the whole Apex Legends hack. I don't know what the hell is going on with that, but I'm still playing the game. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of pros recently. Watch pro players play the game and try to copy their playstyle. You don't have to copy. You can just take a few things from the playstyle and try and adjust it. Make sure you play your own way. Just because you're gonna get called a copycat. But you know what I'm saying? Just make sure to like take tips from them. Watch the way they play. Watch the way they rotate. The way they use their abilities. When they use the abilities. When they rotate. When they reload. All that type of stuff. Make sure to just try and learn from the pros. And it's gonna make playing the game a lot easier. Tip number 25. This is another sensitivity. This applies for controllers and for mouse. So try to use the same sensitivity for every game. So for example, if you have like 1.25 on COD and you have like 1.7 on Apex, your muscle memory is gonna be triggered as shit. Trust me, man. Because if you use two different sensitivities in two different games, you're not gonna be able to adjust. So just make sure to have the same sensitivity on every single shooter game. It's gonna make your life a lot easier. Tip number 26. This is one of the best tips in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie. This is the best tip and the last tip of the last clip of the video. So there's a lot of different ways of getting Evo points. Evo points are very, very important. So these are the ways you can get Evo points. Number 1, wiping a squad. This gives you hella Evo points, give you XP, makes your ego boost, you know what I'm saying? W, just make sure to get as many kills as possible. Reviving down teammates, you always want to do this. Your teammates are gonna thank you, you're gonna get Evo points, you're gonna get more respect, you know what I'm saying? Tip number 3, respawn your teammates. Like I said before, more respect, people like it. That's what I'm saying. Make sure to respawn your teammates. Tip number, I don't know, 4, something like that. Killing spiders, bro. Make sure to kill as many spiders. You know them little pouches on top of the like when you go through tunnels, there's like little pouches. Make sure to shoot them. When you shoot them, they give you loot back. In like 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get more loot. You're gonna get more bullets back than you gave to them. Well, you wasted shooting them, so just make sure to shoot the spiders. Always helpful. Evo harvests and Evo boosts. Yeah, bro, these are just some of the Apex tips that I found myself. These are very useful. But yeah, bro, if you do guys want to see a part 2, if you want to see any more videos like this, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Make sure to follow me on Twitch. I'm live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 p.m. UK time. Let's grow this YouTube channel, man. And yeah, boys, thank you for watching. Thank you for 1,000 subscribers. It's actually an insane goal. Like, this has been my goal for the past like 7 months, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, boys, thank you and see you in the next one.